Welcome back, golf fans. Ready for another deep dive?
Let's tee off.
All right, we've got a great article here summarizing some major golf happenings from the past week. Perfect timing with the holidays coming up.
We're going to catch everyone up on all the action.
And buckle up because we've got some pretty exciting stuff to cover. Thrilling finishes, inspiring comebacks. We're even going to get a peek at some future stars of the game, I think.
Sounds like a full card.
Yeah. It is. It really is. You know, what I'm really struck by this week is the variety of storylines.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? You've got your seasoned veterans proving they can still hang with the best.
Right, right.
And then these young guns just bursting onto the scene. And you've got those incredible comeback stories. It's just amazing. It really shows you how dynamic golf is, always changing.
Always evolving. Yeah, you got that right. Well, let's jump right in. Let's start with the PNC Championship. We had some serious family drama play out on the green. Team Woods, Tiger and his son, Charlie, going head-to-head against Team Langer, Bernhard, and his son, Jason.
Yeah, that was something.
Oh, it was something else. Going into a playoff after both teams finished 36 holes at 28 under par. I mean, shooting under 60 twice in a tournament, that's almost unheard of, even in this format. What do you think contributed to those incredibly low scores?
Well, I think the format itself has got to be a factor, right? It's a scramble.
Right.
So, you're always picking the best shot, minimizing those mistakes, and really opening up more opportunities to score low.
Right.
Plus, it's a much more relaxed atmosphere. It's not a major championship.
Right, right.
So maybe players are a little more free to take risks, swing a little looser.
Yeah, makes sense. Take some of that pressure off. But okay, even with all those low scores, there was one moment that really just stole the show.
Oh, you're talking about Charlie's hole-in-one.
Yeah. Charlie Woods, 15 years old, sinks a hole-in-one. I mean, you could just feel the energy. Tiger was ecstatic, as he should be. And it got me thinking, a moment like that, achieving something so incredible at such a young age, on such a big stage, what kind of impact do you think that could have on Charlie's development as a golfer?
Wow. I mean, just imagine, right, sinking a hole-in-one with your dad, a legend, by your side. Talk about a confidence boost.
Right.
It's got to light a fire in you, push you to get better. And we saw his talent and composure already, right?
Right.
I mean, the eagle he helped secure on the previous hole, the pressure of a playoff, it didn't seem to faze him at all.
Not at all. Really impressive to see. And speaking of staying composed under pressure, we can't forget Bernhard Langer, 67 years old, and he and Jason just snagged their 4th PNC Championship victory together.
Incredible.
A testament to his skill, his experience, his strategy. The guy's longevity in this sport is just remarkable.
It really is. Bernhard Langer, his success, especially in this format, it really says a lot about his consistency. He's adaptable, and that experience combined with a smart course management strategy, that's clearly giving him an edge. Even Tiger himself recognized it, talked about how Bernhard is still a force to be reckoned with, even when he's not at 100%.
He did. But, Tiger himself seemed to be moving pretty well, swinging with more ease than we've seen lately. It was his first tournament back since that last back surgery, and you could feel the energy from him, especially after Charlie's ace. He even hinted at a possible comeback in 2025. Do you think this appearance at the PNC Championship could be like a stepping stone toward a full return?
It's possible. While the PNC Championship isn't as intense as a major, it lets him test his physical condition and, kind of rediscover that competitive spirit in a more relaxed environment. And remember, he's been focusing on, what he calls doing the little things right in his training. So maybe this is all part of a bigger strategy, a calculated step towards a bigger comeback.
That would be something to watch for in 2025. Now, the PNC Championship was all about legacy and youthful potential, but another tournament this week gave us a very different story: resilience and perseverance.
Yeah.
John Perry's victory at the AfrAsia Bank Mauritius Open, his second DP World Tour title. And get this, it comes an incredible 14 years after his first.
That's incredible. What really gets me about John Perry's story is that he was like this close to quitting golf a few years back, struggling with his form, questioning if he could still do it. But he stuck with it, battled through those tough times, and ultimately found his way back to the winner's circle. Just amazing. His final round at the AfrAsia Bank Mauritius Open, it's like a masterclass in determination. An eagle, 7 birdies, just 1 bogey.
Wow.
Score 64, just amazing. That kind of performance, it takes more than talent. You got to have that mental toughness, that ability to bounce back.
Yeah, to overcome adversity. And, this win, it wasn't just out of the blue. Perry's been building up to this all year. He won 3 times on the European Challenge Tour. So this victory on the DP World Tour, it used to be the European Tour. It just feels like all that hard work, all that dedication, it finally paid off. Really goes to show you that sometimes those setbacks, even in a tough sport like golf, they can actually be what pushes you to achieve even greater things.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of overcoming challenges, achieving dreams, we've got the Asian Tour School final stage. Talk about a glimpse into the future of pro golf. 35 players earned their Asian Tour cards, securing their spot on the global stage next season.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It is, big time. And leading the pack, we have 25-year-old Takumi Murakami from Japan. I mean, this has got to be a dream come true to compete against some of the best in the world.
It really is. And you can see the dedication, all the training he's put in, it's all paid off. He's talked about wanting to test himself on the international stage, and now he's got that chance. It'll be interesting to see how he adapts to the Asian Tour, how his game develops against such a diverse field.
Definitely going to be exciting to follow. And it wasn't just young players making a splash at the Asian Tour School. We had 41-year-old Kyunam Kang from Korea finishing strong in second. He's got 11 wins on the Korean PGA Tour, a real veteran presence.
Right. Really interesting to see him competing at the Asian Tour School. He's already had a lot of success in Korea.
Yeah.
So I think this shows he's hungry for more, wants to push himself even further, test himself on a bigger stage. I think that experience he brings to the table, plus his strategic game, it could make him a real contender on the Asian Tour.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk about a dramatic finish. Chongthai Sudsum from Thailand, he sinks birdies on the last 2 holes to grab that 35th and final card, just barely avoiding a sudden death playoff. Wow. I mean, that kind of pressure, those clutch shots, it really says something about a player's character, their mental game.
It really does. Every stroke counts in golf, and especially in those high-pressure qualifying tournaments. To sink those birdies in those final moments, it's not just about skill, it's about staying calm, performing when it matters most. That's what Sutsum did.
Absolutely. Nerves of steel. From nail-biting finishes to those amazing comebacks, this week in golf has been a whirlwind of talent and drama. And speaking of showcasing talent, there's a really cool event coming up that's creating a lot of buzz, the WebEx Player Series Perth. This is going to be unique, a mixed field with both men and women pros competing on the same course for the same prize money.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this. It's fantastic, such a great initiative. It's going to be thrilling for the fans, and it really highlights the incredible skill we see in both the men's and women's games. It's a step in the right direction towards equality and recognition in golf.
And what a perfect place to host this groundbreaking event. Western Australia, with Aussie golf stars Minjee and Minwoo Lee, brother and sister acting as hosts. They're both incredible players, and their enthusiasm for bringing this to their home turf is contagious.
I love that personal touch. The Lee siblings, they're all about promoting golf in Australia, and I think their involvement is really going to inspire younger players, raise the profile of the sport even more. And the player lineup is just phenomenal. We've got big names, rising stars from both the men's and women's tours.
We've got Hayden Barron, Hayden Hopewell, Kirsten Rudgley, all coming back after successful seasons in Europe, ready to show off their skills on home soil.
Absolutely.
And the women's side is just as strong. Cassie Porter, Yu Ren, Ashley Lau, they're all ready to make their mark. This is a big one, too. The WebEx Player Series Perth is the first event on the 2025 WPGA Tour schedule. So for these rising stars, it's a crucial tournament.
And it's so good to see high-quality women's golf back in Western Australia. This tournament is giving these talented women a platform to shine, compete at the highest level, and really solidify their places on the tour. And with those established names mixed in with the up-and-comers, it's going to be such a dynamic and exciting tournament, a real window into the future of women's golf. It's more than just a tournament ride. It's a statement about women's golf, this push for more inclusivity, and I think that's great. Men and women, side by side, competing for the same prize money. It really sends a strong message about equality, opportunity for everyone.
Absolutely, and it's going to be amazing to watch. The WebEx Players Series Perth, I mean, it's not just about the competition, it's what it represents for the future of golf. Established players, rising stars, all coming together. It's a celebration of this sport, how far it's come. And don't forget, it's also a key event in the Challenger PGA Tour of Australasia season. Lots of ranking points up for grabs, crucial for those players looking to climb that professional ladder.
Definitely is. It's amazing to see how golf is evolving. We've got these new formats popping up, so many diverse storylines, legacy, perseverance, young talent, chasing those dreams. Is really captivating, makes golf so exciting to follow.
It really does. So, as we wrap up our deep dive here, I'm curious, what stood out to you the most this week? Was it Charlie's incredible hole in one?
Oh, it was amazing.
It was amazing, right? Or John Perry's comeback?
Inspiring.
Inspiring, yeah. Or maybe all that drama at the Asian tour school.
For me, it's that theme of resilience that really sticks with me. Tiger working his way back from injury, John Perry proving it's never too late to achieve your goals, those players at the Asian tour school fighting for their chance to make it big. It just shows you setbacks are going to happen, but it's how you respond that really matters.
Yeah, how you face those challenges. Powerful message applies to golf and life in general. So looking ahead to 2025, we've got Tiger maybe back in action, this new generation of players ready to make some noise. What's your prediction for the big storyline next year? Will Tiger capture another major? Will we see a new young star rise to the top? Or maybe will women's golf continue its climb to even greater heights?
Oh, so many possibilities. That's what I love about golf. Always unpredictable, always keeping us guessing. That's what makes it so exciting.
I completely agree. The future of golf is wide open, and that's something to be excited about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of golf. We'll be back next time with more insights and analysis from the fairway. Until then, keep your eyes on the leaderboard and get ready for another incredible year.